Good morning. I am Claudia May Isabel Uy, a third-year student studying Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Today, I am going to discuss about a method of organizing data files, which is the sequential file organization. So, what is sequential file organization? The sequential file organization is a popular file organization in a database management system. It is a simple technique for file organization structures. This technique stores the data element in the sequence manner that is organized one after another in a binary format. So the sequential file organization is the easiest method for file organization. In this method, the files are stored one after another, forming or following in a logical order or sequence. The sequential file organization is one of the categories among various file organization types. There are two commonly used methods available for organizing the data element in the file storage. These methods are useful to manage and process the data stored for sequential file organization. So the first method is the pile file method. This is a standard method for sequential file organization in which the data elements are inserted one after another. So the data elements are inserted one after another. R3 after R1, R5 after R4, then R5 after R3, then R4 after R5. So, in case of a new data being inserted, it is placed at the end position of the file that is after the last inserted data element or record. So, assuming that you inserted R4, so R4 will be placed after the last data element, R5, which is now R4 is the end of the file, of our file storage. So that is pile file method. A new inserted record will be placed at the end of the file. So next is the sorted file method. The sorted file method. This is another popular method for sequential file organization in a database management system. This method requires the data element to be arranged and stored in sorted order. So your sorted order will be of your preference, whether it is ascending or descending. So let us assume there is a sequential file contains R1, R3, Rn, R7, and are present in an ascending order based on your primary key preference. So a new record R2 is inserted after R7. So R2 is inserted after R7. That is the end of the file position. So R7 is the end of our file position. So R2 is inserted after the end of our file position. And all the records are sorted. So after inserting, all the records are sorted according to your preference, whether it is ascending or descending. So for our example, our record is sorted in an ascending order. So in short, when you insert a new record, which is R2 at the end of the file position, then after insertion completes, it gets sorted in an ascending order, making the order of the data elements R1, R2, R3, Rn, R7. So after inserting R2, the data elements will be sorted in an ascending order, so R2 will be placed after R1. So the data element order will be R1, R2, R3, Rn, R7. So that is the two methods of sequential file organization. So now, let's go to the advantages and disadvantages of the sequential file organization for the uses, efficiency, and resource dependency aspects. So our advantages are as follows. Sequential file organization is a simple file organization compared to other available file organization methods. It requires fewer efforts to store and maintain data elements. Also, the sequential file organization is efficient and processed faster for the large volume of data. And this method can be implemented using cheaper storage devices such as magnetic tape. So our disadvantages are: the sorting operation is a time-consuming process and more memory space for the sorted file method. And the sorting operations repeat for every write operation such as insert, take, update, or delete. Also, The system of the program control cannot find a particular data item directly at one go. It has to traverse through the sequence of data items. So as a conclusion, the sequential file organization is the basic form of data storage techniques that are useful for large volumes of data storage and processing systems, but the need to reorganize the file from time to time to restore sequential order is quite handy. This is the end of my discussion about sequential file organization. Thanks for listening.